Hello again. Welcome to the first reaction video of February. Today I'm going to be looking at the latest video put out by JonTron, a YouTuber who I'm really fond of. I don't react to him too often, which I guess fits because he doesn't put out a video that often. He's very funny, he's very creative, and unlike some other reviewers, he has a surprising amount of production and budget that he puts into his work, and he covers all types of stuff, video games, movies, and sometimes just random commercial shit. He's been very random the past few years. I like him a lot. He goes in all directions, and today I'm looking at his review of the TV show Animorphs, a show that I'll admit I have never watched, but I do remember seeing a trailer for this like when I was a little kid on some VHS tape. And I know the basic premise. It's about kids that can change into animals. And I don't remember the commercial very well, other than that it kind of freaked me out as a little kid. So I'm curious to see what it's really all about, see if he delves into more of the show, and hopefully get a few laughs. So without further ado, let's watch this fucking thing.
Literature for the youth. A staple of the American spirit going back decades upon decades. Whether you grew up with the Hardy Boys, Goosebumps, or Captain Underpants, you know the profound effect
I remember
these
that.
classics had on the course of our lives. But one series towers above the rest, one that to this day is still inspiring memes based on its iconic book covers, and that title goes to no other than Animorphs. On the face of it, it's easy to understand why it appealed to so many young readers. I mean, who doesn't want to become a freaking animal, and a cool one? Maybe, depending on which edition you had your hands on at the time. I don't know what to tell you. They burn through the good ones quick, I think. Mommy, I need that squid. Get me the squid one. From boy, we can become boy. Cow to alien. Alien to cow. Who knows?
Are those real covers?
That didn't help either. But what kids initially thought was maybe just zoo books with a slightly better plot, they found was actually some kind of interesting
I remember those.
drama between blue snail-eyed centaurs and pterodactyl men named Hork-Bajir. The little bit of a bait and switch, but you know.
Kind of Star Trek-y.
It's about war. It's about imperialism, sanity, morality, innocence, leadership, freedom, family, monkeys, owls, bees. But that said, today, we're not focusing necessarily on the books, but the acclaimed television series of the same name. I vaguely remember watching this when I was younger, and I remember liking it, I think, but it's been a really long time since I've seen it, so I figured today we should go down memory lane together and see how this thing holds up. Okay.
Probably not well.
It's morphin' time! Uh-oh, I regret doing that.
My name is Jake.
Oh.
Long ago, I was just a regular kid. Not anymore. It's amazing how quickly a whole life can change.
Youch. Where were you when you found out they could still charge for the late pizza? Doesn't get better, but it gets easier, kid.
Let's see what's next.
So, of course, this show starts off where every kid's show from the 90s starts off, and that is in the game zone. The sort of grown-up McDonald's plays you'd always see on these shows that was never to truly blossom into a real thing. And the story follows a group of teens: Jake, Marco, Cassie, Rachel, a dog, and Tobias. But he's a story for later.
Oh, that name stands out.
I just got blown away.
Was this shot on film or VHS?
Oh, no! Don't move the plot forward! See, that's a literary device we can hang on to. Coniteration, we call it. Can't think of anything for your characters to say? Just get the dog to get you out of there. Come on, boy! To the next scene!
Come on, boy, let's go.
What's up with it anyways?
I don't know. You gotta get it back.
By the way, that's a great night filter you got in front of the camera. I can't tell that's not nighttime.
Yeah.
You film that during the day? What? I can't see anything.
Reminds me of The Burning.
What's he wanting there?
What's he wanting there? What do you mean, what does he want there? Is he not a normal dog with simple dog tastes? You don't think he wants a big corrugated metal sheet to slice some cat's face off?
Homer!
Let's go,
Homer!
over here. Come on, Homer.
We've looked everywhere. He's not here.
You've looked at You've been here for like 5 seconds.
Nice line
Well,
read.
let me guess. You didn't even check those towering rusty drums over there because you were afraid of, quote, mercury poisoning. Do you really want to find your dog?
Hey. Thanks.
Sure. I didn't do anything. I'm not helping you. I might actually be opposed to you. Chances are.
You're new around here, right?
You can't just point. I need to know, why are you in a dark factory with my dog?
Whoa.
Look at that.
Too weird.
Honest, that did catch my attention. But you got me there. But we are coming back to this conversation, mister.
What are your intentions?
I don't think so.
Everything's her. She's right.
What the fuck? You're just gonna keep up your casual conversation during an actual active airship disaster? Debris just flying all over you and your friends. You're stoic. You're fine. You're not bothered. Oh, that's a real shame. Yeah, that's going down. So what do we eat for lunch today, guys? Was it empanadas?
There's something coming out.
Oh no. It's a horse from space.
I don't know, but it's definitely not from my hood.
Oh.
Where exactly did you think I thought you lived? Is it the Andromeda Cluster? Because that's obviously from space.
From the hood.
Neighborhood. First of all, you live in Malibu, dude. Your dad's a celebrity attorney. Shut the fuck up.
He looks like it's hurt.
Yeah, so?
So we have to help it.
What if it's like radioactive or something?
Oh, please.
Oh, what is this? My history lesson? Did I ask for that? Hater, you're a hater. I'm gonna go touch it. I'm gonna get my DNA fragment. You can stay there. So at this point, the kids find out that this alien called an Andalite, which is basically one of those blue guys from the cover of the books you might be familiar with, well, he has crash landed on their planet, and oh, if he doesn't have an info dump for them.
Do not be afraid. I mean you no harm.
Sure.
Has there ever been less fear after someone has uttered the phrase, "Do not be afraid"? It's never happened.
I mean you no harm.
Where did that come from? I heard it. In my head.
I'm speaking to you in thoughts.
Okay.
What the fuck? Okay, if you're speaking to them in thoughts, you know, you could have left out the oh. That's a throat sound, bro, not a thought sound. You do not need to be gutturally moaning around the children.
We can help you. You're hurt.
Oh yeah, did you notice? Okay, how are you gonna help me, sweetie? You're like 8 years old. I'm an advanced alien life form, and clearly I couldn't even stop myself from getting in this situation. Do you have a med kit? No? Okay, so stop pretending you could have ever done anything and let me fucking die!
There's nothing you can do for me.
Bad attitude, alien.
Bro, you've got to stop. You gotta keep those thoughts in your head. Honestly, they shouldn't even be going through your head at all. Do not come. Do not come.
I've come.
Anyways, at this point he drops some exposition regarding the overarching plot of the series, which is that the Earth is under attack by an alien slug race called the Yeerks.
You must protect yourselves from the Yeerks.
The what?
Sounds like something Shyamalan, right?
The Yeerks are parasites.
I like how he's just like, the slug alien race, the one coming behind me, it's not here yet, that's the bad guy. How do I know you're not the bad guy? You're a big, disgusting blue centaur.
Good question.
You do not look like a good guy at all.
I can give you a way to fight the Yeerks.
Man, this is insane.
There is no time for questions.
There's gotta at least be some time for question and answer. It's always like there's not enough time. I'll explain later. No, how about you explain now? You've been laying here making guttural sex noises for how long now? You can explain it then. I'd call bullshit.
I must do what I can for you. Each of you must touch.
I remember this from the trailer.
I'm not touching that. You just conveniently produced this glowing cube. You already know I gotta touch it in a certain way with my friends on each side. It's just not happening.
If you have no choice, touch the cube.
Oh, now we're getting rapey.
Yeah, rub all 6 faces of that. Yeah, this is innocent. No time to explain. Yeah, I was half expecting the dog's paw to just slide in here as well. I mean, now I'm sad it didn't, to be honest. I want the dog to be part of the team.
It is done. The power of change is in your flesh.
Change. What kind of change?
You need only to touch a creature to acquire its DNA pattern and change your form.
You mean you can change into animals?
You can become any animal you touch, but remember, you must return to your human form within 2 Earth hours. You will be trapped within that animal form forever.
That would have
Specific
been
rules.
because like, does that mean now I'm a hermit crab forever? I've been hiding from this persistent trout for 3 hours. And all this animal-themed content, I gotta say, it's really a jungle out there. You know what else is a jungle? The World Wide Web! It's full of hackers, creeps, and worst of all, Netflix region locks. Oh, you thought the Great Wall of China was tough? Try watching Shrek in Switzerland. Before long, you'll get frustrated and give up and have to watch reruns of Chuka. And no one wants that. And that's where the sponsor of today's video, ExpressVPN, comes to save the day. So if you're overseas and you see the dreaded region lockout, just
gotta get those sponsors in there. That's how he gets the budget.
But it's not just about existing in a continental Netflix buffet. It's also about privacy. Without ExpressVPN, you might as well be...
Phil DeFranco does this sponsor a lot, and seems to work out fine for him.
With ExpressVPN running in the background, all your data is sent through a secure, encrypted tunnel that keeps your private information, well, private. ExpressVPN is stupidly easy to use. I'm talking about click and boom.
I love that. Stupidly easy to use.
Get your golden ticket to 3 free months of ExpressVPN, or click the link in the description, or go to expressvpn.com/JonTron. That's JON.
He's got the rapid fireness for a commercial man.
Protect your stuff, and while you're at it, unlock all the good shows, like Animorphs, which we're getting back into right now on Morphin.
What's happening?
We must go. Your lives are more important than mine. Now go.
Wait, you're actually gonna go? Like, I was just saying that to be magnanimous. You're really gonna leave me? You can
I
all
like
talk together.
It's a good costume.
Go this, Tobias, with your heart and your soul.
Tobias, come on.
Well, that was a mistake.
Dude, according to your own words, that's the most important item in the world, and that's your throne. You didn't even try to get that thing to its target destination.
Prince of Fine Lord, what an honor it is to be in the presence of a legend. This earth dream. Yes, I have taken one of your Andalite bodies as my host.
So anyways, it's a bit confusing, but basically, another blue alien comes out of the ship, but the twist is, this one is evil. And a shapeshifter.
You won't succeed with that. There will be others.
Why did he bother coming down in the dude's blue centaur form if he was just going to immediately transform anyways? Does he just get off on that?
Well, the shadow play to hide the lack of money.
You must have put in some work, because you're a hot horse man.
What is that?
Now I'm going to concur. What is that, indeed? What is that? Is that supposed to be the same menacing alien we saw just cast a shadow a second ago? The horns, the beak...
Cue the winged serpent.
Sort of head on a string, bobblehead kind of thing? I don't know. It's kind of taken away from the rest of it.
Ah!
Okay, that is clearly not the same monster from before. Why does he remind me of that clip of Beetlejuice where he's just like standing in his hotel room and he's like, me?
Oh, that Beetlejuice.
Nothing. Just prowling around. No, I'm just kidding. I saw you the whole time. I know, I'm terrible. I'm terrible. Come here.
I need your help, homie.
Homer, nobody likes this, me least of all, but obviously the only way out of this situation is I need to become you. We need to be 2 separate dogs, or else the situation with the Triceratops out there... Come here, Sparky, I'm gonna need your DNA.
Oh. Oh.
Doug seems to have the right idea here. He's just like, dog-made horrors beyond my comprehension.
Oh,
There we
man.
have it, the first Animorph in the series. They did the title. I feel like this morph effect is like simultaneously terrible, but also like kind of good for a 90s kids show, you know what I mean? Not quite Michael Jackson black or white level, but you know, TV-wise.
I'm leaning into bad.
Return to that pipe.
Did you find them?
No, sir. Just a couple of dogs.
Get those dogs, you fool. They might be Andalites.
So, they escaped the crash site as dogs, and then for for some reason, Jake just goes on a highly paranoid walk through his neighborhood.
Wouldn't you?
I like to induce just a little bit of fear in my neighbors. Not enough for them to divert from what they're doing, but, you know, just enough for a little drop in the stomach.
I can't tell you my last name.
Well, it's the 90s. He might have had a gun on him.
This dude was just walking to his car from his front door. He's just hanging a quick left. He's like, I gotta move. Goddamn crackheads in this town.
How you doing?
Oh, this is the guy you're fine with. You're like, oh, thank God, finally a normal person. The dude washing his car in a church parking lot with no soap or water, just scratching the paint on his car. Jake, you're a terrible judge of character. You know that?
That's funny.
Nice day.
You are the chaos, okay? I don't know what to tell you. You're just beelining
I agree.
this baby, mad dogging it, and being like, adequate day, Philip Harper. Now, Jake, hear me out. I think I may have found your problem. I don't think it's that everyone around you has alien slugs in their brain, as much as it is that you're in the part of town where they openly slang coke outside the Kingsway Baptist Church. Like I said, I'm not sure, but that might be a majority of your issue. Good luck seeing this guy, stupid cops. During his sneaking mission, Jake returns to an animal preserve where he and his friends have been hanging out, especially Tobias, who, let's just say, has been taking in the view.
Oh, please. We don't need horse fucking.
Sir, hi there. I just want to let you know we do have other animals at this facility, and you have been staring right at that horse for a socially unacceptable amount of time. Yeah, I will be getting stabbed. Thank you.
Hello? That's Tobias. He just moved here.
Oh,
He's also retarded.
You mentioned that. I thought he was just a pervert.
Hi, Angela.
Hi. Hi, Marco.
Hi. It must be cool, living on a preserve.
Well,
Even if it was, I'm not telling you.
That disc that my friend tried to give you. Do you have any idea where you might have dropped it? I didn't drop it. I never even touched it.
Had us in the first half. So yes, we find out that the most important item that the alien lobbed at Tobias earlier is indeed the most important item. So the kids set off to double back and find it again.
With all those controllers, we can't exactly sneak back into the plant.
No. But we could go back as animals.
Picture a load of this. Beaver, field grouse, alpaca, rhino, and starfish unite. They will see us coming, but they won't know what to do.
She really impressive. Yeah, what's taking her so long anyway?
she better not flake. Hey, who are you calling a flake?
Tobias is like, that was Cassie? You mean this was Cassie the whole time? She had a broken leg. Bless her heart. There was nothing we could have done. Oh, rip Cassie.
Look, I say we forget it, we don't mention it, and we don't mourn. This isn't some dumb video game. We could get killed. My mom's dead.
Dude, chill out. Stick to the script.
No one's asking you to risk your life right now. I mean, learning to morph might be the one thing that's going to save your life.
Alright. But I get to choose which animal.
That was already established. You could, yeah. Go on then.
Maybe one of these. I always wanted a rat.
The rat, yeah, the one you can get.
Who
from
wants
$2.
a rat?
Yeah.
Ugh.
What? Am I a rat? I'd say you were a rat man. I can't do it.
Very Bruno
I
Mattei.
can't go the whole way. I can't do it. I can feel him smirking at me now. Get that fucking grin off your face, Toby!
Now squish him.
The wheel is in control now, Jake. The man is unburdened by thought. Only and forever. The wheel!
Alright. We've all done it.
Hold on. Tobias hasn't.
I forgot about Tobias. Sorry, Tobias.
Yeah, he went that way with a smirk and a box of nitrile gloves. You gotta go now.
Tobias.
Hey, Tobias! Dude, we can't take you anywhere. What are you doing behind that tree? Anyways, now it's time for the final fight. Now, you would think with all that setup with the aliens and the parasites and the Mighty Morphin Animal Rangers, something more interesting would happen, but no, the dog just digs like a good boy. The cat just stands there, menacingly, But at least Marco brings out his boombox and plays Scatman John for everybody. So,
Of course.
But of course, Tobias
90s.
do this and ruin it by becoming that, by doing this.
Oh.
God damn it, man! Why can't you just be normal? That's it. After seeing that showing, clearly I gotta take matters into my own hands. I'm touching the cube. I fucked up. I fucked up, man. Oh no, I fucked up big time.
Honestly, better than the show's effects.
Yeah.
Ooh, Wendy's. Well, that was something. I never watched the show Animorphs beyond the trailer many years ago, and doesn't look like I missed much. Maybe it would get better as it went on, but based on what I saw here by John, looks very cheap. The acting looks very stilted. The dialogue comes off as pretty bland. And holy shit, those special effects look terrible. I don't know if anyone's actually ever said this, but it just makes me think, if you don't have the money to make the effect, why try doing the effect? But yeah, made for good riff material, and there were a lot of creative jokes here. The best were obviously Jean as the as the alien, the sassy, pissy little alien. The green screen bits with like the hermit crab, the mouse trap, his smarmy New York delivery of his punchlines, and maybe in book format these stories would work better. And come to think of it, I think I do remember back in like elementary, middle school, seeing a few of these book covers, but fuck me if I could have connected it to this show, because I only saw the fucking trailer one time. His John's mercury poisoning joke, the bit about the creepy people waving at him, the car crash in the church, the soap, those made me laugh hard, and the stuff with the guttural sex groans of the alien, yeah, that could have gotten old, but he made it work, and not as extravaganza as say his Starcade reviews or his Titanic videos, but yeah, this was fun, and it's cool to see him go into an obscure TV show that was probably before my time, but there was a chance that there might have been reruns or at some point when I was very little, but I didn't have much TV to watch back at that time, so I guess I missed it. And if I seem like I have lack of energy, it's just because, as always, I'm doing this very exhausted, practically on fucking fumes. And yeah, just horrible effects, although John's effect at the end, well, yeah, definitely cheesy. Honestly, it looks better than whatever they did on the show. I mean, that fucking the rat effect, Jesus Christ. Hope you enjoyed this reaction. I don't want to ramble on too much longer. I look forward to whatever he puts out next, and hopefully I will see you again very soon.